Hello.
Say hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to the last time you'll ever see this house. Wow. It's not empty, dog. Alright. Should we start at the tippy top?
Where do you want to start?
Tippy top.
Let's start from the beginning.
Here we are. Fuck. This view is sick though, isn't it? It is cool.
Not as good as the new house.
No, this house comes nowhere near as good as the one we've just moved into. But it's got its own like elements that are cool, obviously. Being right in the city, things like that are cool.
That gave me patience. So don't say his name. When the only thing I taste is fucking pain. I don't feel. And I would never call you out if you're about waiting for a minute.
Innit? Got some good memories here. Legend happened over there yesterday.
Oh yeah, Wembley.
Come on, boys.
England, Germany, right there.
Last night, that was nuts.
Get out. Yes! Come on, boys! Come on, England! Yeah!
Woo! Yeah, I came up here quite a few times, to be fair. Normally just to read a book. Ended up meditating loads towards the end of living here. We just sit here and just look at everything. And it is cool, man, but I get this kind of element that everyone here has to be really boxed in together and closed and claustrophobic. But you can go like 20 minutes that way and get all this space and then just shoot into London just as easy as living here. It's actually easier to get into London than it is sometimes to get through and around London. So it doesn't really make any sense for us to live here anymore. In the future, definitely going to come back, get somewhere nice, probably in a better part of London. But yeah, it's been a very interesting year, isn't it? I mean, we were locked down in this place, in these four walls. I was thinking the other day, look, between that wall there, that wall, and that wall there, and there is a balcony to be fair as well. But in this space, we existed for the last year, hardly could go anywhere, except for around the city. I'm in slides, on a scooter, whilst Robbie is skipping down an empty London street. Did not expect anything better from 2020 Christmas. Horses! There's a fucking horse.
Hello.
Oh, them horses are sick. What the fuck?
That was the greatest reaction ever. There's a fucking horse.
Bro, in the middle of London, that's mental.
Do you want to see my office pet?
Yeah, go on, let's get a go. Yeah.
I have office ponies.
Oh, that's so sick. Yeah, a lot learned here, a lot of lessons, a lot of hardships. It's definitely been probably the most instrumental year in my life ever, personally.
Played a lot of instruments.
Yeah, learned a lot of instruments. We've got FEATS that we started and learned how to make music in this house, and which is going to continue on for the foreseeable future, and that's really exciting.
Guess it's time to wake up, 'cause I've been dreaming of an old face, trying to think of how the good things change. Maybe we can get high, always. No rest for the good life. I'm telling you why. Get these pussies out your life. Now you're here to silence, turning down. Jump through fire, turn a page and run a mile. Dishing up, go, babe. We be on a showcase, tripping over low grade. She fucking ride through the night, cause she like it. Oh, that grind for a midnight ride. I'm on the tabletop, it pays to be right. Cause I'm high as a kitchen. I think she's vibing and checking out, and she said I'm just a side thing. She wasn't lying. Then I get freaky with Madonna. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know why. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know why. Yeah. Walk away your fears tonight. Never want for phases. God gave me patience. Face it. I really wanna get away, but can't another low down got me real low. Spending another day in my home. I guess I gotta make use of my day. Occupy my mind somehow, some way. So are you gonna work right now? Are you gonna lay back down? You've been hurting all the time. So where'd you draw the line? Different loving cause you never hold back. And she gon' put the time in, 5:15. I know she don't mind it, working through the night. She knows she riding, four-wheeler driving. We in a 30 doing 90, feel the mileage, yeah. This different loving cause she fucking won't stop. Once you step aside, I'll be on the rise. I'll be barely sleeping till my name is up in lights. Nothing on my mind, something to decide. Ain't no people with the same love. Listen, you can get played by the system when your shit's hot. Keepers at the gates gonna rob you when you hit stop. Our independence is blessed like a graduation. We'll put the best of the rest in a compilation. But the game's not free, the pain gon' bleed. But tell me why you been shy for. We work in different ways. And would you call me if the sky falls? Back down and say a praise, yeah. So tell me if the time's right, the reason why you would never let me. I wanna be like Frank Sinatra. Spend all my money in Nevada. No rest for the good life. And I got trust on my mind. Trust on my mind. Cause my love's feeling blind. And you were stuck for the ride. And then you crossed all the lines and fucked up my life. I'm feeling like a free man, like checking out a rehab. I grab my keys and hit the road, and let me show you what the people made of. They the reason that we came out. Ain't no people with the same love. They believe in where we came from. And don't you see, if you agree, you should face it. If I had the chance, you know that I would take it. You can take your time, you're going through some changes. And to ease your mind, I'm never one for phases. God gave me patience. So don't say his name. When the only thing I taste is fucking pain. I don't feel. So let the sunrise burn the clouds. We could do it often. You're rare to find. We could walk away to nonsense. Cause 2020 fuck 'em up.
And that's really exciting. Built the property business and started the property business, which is worth, well, a few million in gross value now, which is nuts.
Hello and welcome to the Beaumont & Partners YouTube channel.
This is Stonygate View, we're in Gateshead. So, we're in Wakefield.
Hello! I'm currently getting battered by the wind. And bear in mind that this here used to be the entrance to a big pub, and you had a big bar there. Now it looks drastically different.
Ensuite's gonna go there, and then trench through the kitchen. This should be a 4-month project. That's gonna come down. Quite a bit of garden work needs to be done out here. Just noticed that there's another window there. Didn't know that was there.
So this was an old 3-bed terraced house, and we've now converted it into a 5-bed all-ensuite HMO.
And then a few friends lost along the way, a few different, you know, hardships that we had to go through all together, loads of stresses, and then COVID. Just so much shit. There's nuts stuff that happened in this house, but we are so much better for it, which is wicked. But we're excited to move on to the next one. Let's just have a little,
Oh, fucking hell.
little wander down. It's cool to do a last walkthrough. Because you think of all the memories and shit. And Robbie's room, guest room, bathroom.
Do you remember when you built a second studio in there?
Yeah, we did.
But then the equipment didn't work and we
Yeah.
never ended up using it.
And there's too many stairs. Like literally you got one full flight of stairs, yeah? And then 2 full flight of stairs. And then 3 full flight of stairs. And then 4 full... There's literally 4 flights of stairs. And now we live in a bungalow. This was mine and Honor's room.
And Zeus. Hey.
And Zo Quain. Look at that. That was our view. This is the perks of living in the city. That's our fucking view. That is the view.
I bet there's some pigeons up there as well.
There are some pigeons.
There's always some fucking pigeons up there.
But that was the view, and now the views in the new place, literally, not only bigger windows, but they look dead into the forest. And Sonny saw a deer on his first day, he was gassed about it. Bathroom, not much. It's just, you know, it's part of your daily routine for a year. You're a bit like, oh shit, I've got to start a new one of those now. Me and Robbie, by the way, have moved house 19 times in our life. We've lived in 19 different houses. So this is quite a familiar experience.
Yeah, almost every year.
Yeah, we pretty much always move house. And then this is Sonny's room. And again, look at that fucking view!
Oh, yeah.
Let's go! And the kitchen, another flight of stairs. So you work in this house, a calf workout, do you know what I mean?
This ended up becoming our little haven, this area right here.
This saved us, yeah. This was lockdown for us. It was such a good thing to live here. In a way, you know, we've upgraded all this shit now because in the new kitchen, again, where the fuck's the view? Like, look at how, this is such a cell. Like, there's no windows that look at anything. I can't see green. There's no green. And I'm not gonna lie, being a kid that grew up in the mountains, same for you, same as you, I need to see green. And that's something I've learned very heavily living here. Like, me and Robbie spoke about it a few times, I was like, man, I need to be in green. Like, no matter what, for the rest of my life, I need a garden. And need to see a lot more trees and things like that, because that right there is not a view.
But it's not just the blandness of it, of cement. It's the noises and smells that come with just the kind of people.
You open that door, it's like toxic fumes come in and all the loud
people arguing at 3 in the morning or
people causing noises, people fighting, and then the sound of the roads, like all that shit. I'm just like, nah, they can do that. I'm going to my haven out in the woods.
In the last year, is this where you spent the most time?
Yeah, I reckon right there. Literally, it's a mad thing, isn't it? Like, I will never come back to this house ever again. Probably never see this place again. That's like all the other places we've lived.
Yeah.
But this one, we fully just learned how to make music. Sat there, again, looking at that wall.
Wear your mask and we'll get through this together.
So many hours, like so many fucking hours spent just sat there. And I guarantee you, throughout history, because this used to be Townhouse Studios. I don't know if you know that. This whole this development is a new development, and it used to be Townhouse Studios, or then Virgin Studios. So you had,
David Bowie,
Queen,
Madonna,
Adele, like anyone you can think of, Bob Dylan, they all came here and recorded music within these walls. Obviously, they've reorientated the space, but I like to think that some of those guys were also sat in similar vicinities.
You're harnessing their spirit.
Harnessing their spirit, very much so. But now we move on to a different chapter and harness, you know, nature's spirit and the deers and the rabbits and the
pheasants.
Pheasant George the pheasant. But yeah, man, just a lot learned in this room, which is pretty nuts. Signed off quite a few mortgages and lenders' details in this room. Loads of shit. But anyway, it's not that deep. It's just interesting, isn't it? Because we're never going to see it again. So for us, we can watch this back and be like, oh yeah, do you remember that guy? That was cool. That would be sick. But yeah, and you know what? This right here. It'd be late at night, like 2, 3 in the morning, I'd just stand here whilst I'd have something like a song on loop there that I'd be working on, like working on melodies or ideas. And it would help to just hear it on loop sometimes. I'd stand here, sometimes smoke, be like 2, 3 a.m. Just hearing London go by and hearing the song and like hearing that context together. And something about it was always like quite useful for writing songs. I don't know what that was. But I spent a lot of hours just stood here. Sonny come out and I'd be like, alright bro, what's up? But in the new place, that'll be, genuinely, I'll end up doing the same thing, but in the woods. Watch how it will just happen naturally. I'll just end up standing outside that summer house studio and just looking into the trees and being like, yeah, how does this context work here? And then the music's going to change for it. I genuinely think it will. Yeah, I thought that was an interesting point. So I'm going to jump over there now.
Do you reckon in like High Boy and quite a few of the recent songs you've put in a lot of nature sounds because you've just missed it so much?
I'm not even joking. Anyway, on to the next. We'll give you a house tour of the new place and most importantly, building the new studio. Because if you remember, that studio was there and now it's nothing. Yeah, stay tuned.
Oh, the transition.
I've been rolling around at 25,